Hey guys, hope I'm getting it, man. Let me take a quick look as to what I look like. Yeah, that'll work. It's a test run here anyway, but I want to see. So I got a video coming out tonight. I think I'm just going to go ahead and start, man. Oh, I'm ready. I was just laying in bed watching the little news shows and stuff, you know, and they're talking about, they show Michelle Obama, First Lady, in, you know, now, and Laura Bush in the same room. Michelle Obama just tore Laura Bush apart, man. I don't know what news show it was on, but it was like This Weekend or Meet the Press or something like that. The two First Ladies are talking, you know, about stuff on the news or whatever. And she's just ripping her apart, man. And I got to thinking, who else other than Hillary Clinton? Hillary Clinton and Michelle Obama. I'm so goddamn excited about this. We got, look at the Democrats we got coming out, man. Even if, you know, Obama isn't president again, he's still a powerful political, you know, player, man. Joe Biden, man, he served 8 years under him. He can be president, man. And he can stand up against the best the Republicans have got right now, man. Hillary Clinton, man, you can get her in. We screwed up. We should have had, I think we should have had Obama vice president for 8 years, and we could have got another 8 years out of him, man. Keep him in the office, man. Republicans, you don't have anybody to put out there, man. Who are you going to put out there, man? Who? Who do you really want? What Republican right now do you want running this country, man, as president? You know? Like, since, you know, the one that, oh yeah, God told me to run for president. Yeah? No, that's really great, man. I mean, did that really happen, or are you just hearing voices, or what, man? I mean, did you talk to God, or... Anyway, man, I mean, they're radical Christians, radical gun reformists, or non-government, but they're always radical about one thing or another, you know. They're not an overall president, like I would like to say, you know. They're not all just working on one thing or another, or this and that. And look at Rick Perry. You want him for president, man? That guy got drunk up there. Yeah, get drunk and call. Hey, let's get drunk and call the Russians up, man. Hey, do you have Russians in a can? You better let them out, man. Hey, what's this button for? Whoa, you just launched the missiles there, Rick, old duty-doo. But think of it, man. Really, I wouldn't even vote, and you know, we had a chance to run Republicans like that too, you know. We had Eisenhower was the president. We had Nixon for 2 terms as vice president, man. So then when he ran up against Kennedy, Kennedy beat his ass, you know, because of Democrat. And to this day, I don't know if, you know, Nixon really got over that, you know. When Kennedy was down there in Texas, you know, it was rumored that Nixon, he didn't want Kennedy to be president anymore, man. He figured maybe Johnson or somebody like that, but he hated, I think he hated Kennedy, man, for beating him. He was the most powerful Republican they had, man. And Kennedy beat him, man. You know, a little rich white boy coming out of Massachusetts or whatever, you know, dad's kind of so-and-so, and brother was a they were both military, man, mind you. I mean, good ass presidents, man. You know, he come out of nowhere, but we got, look at Democrats right now that we got willing for the next, even president or non-president, vice president, man. We got two of the most powerful Democratic women coming up in history, man. Hillary Clinton, Michelle Obama, man. It's nuts. You can run one way or the other way. Hillary for vice president for 8 years. Let Michelle get out there and be president. Hell, she'd have, let's face it, man. She'd carry just on her popularity, man. She'd make a hell of a good president. She speaks what's on her mind, man. You know you can trust her, too. Whether you like her opinions or not, you can trust her. Her word is followed by her actions, you know. It's not all a lot of talk and bullshit like what the Republicans are trying to con Americans into believing this or believing into that. They're just talking, man. They're trying to use their talk to make things happen. That way they don't have to do anything, it seems like. You know, look what they did with the goddamn wall, man. 10 Apache helicopters? What the fuck, man? Drones? Remote control drones? That's what Republicans are spending the taxpayers' money on. And then they don't want to give you fucking food stamps? You gotta be kidding me, man. You got to be, man. Republicans are, that's what I mean. Have you totally lost it? Are you just gonna try to self-destruct the country? Yeah, the wall is great for keeping people out, but now we got 10 Apache helicopters keeping people in there. If they get a government in there that could control that arm of the service or whatever it is, you run across from here to Mexico, man, with an Apache helicopter after you, or if they want to take out a building or a vehicle, you know, trying to get out of the country, they'll just launch a drone at it. I mean, look at the money, man. And these are custom-made Apache helicopters, so you can't just go to the military and buy them. Another one of their rich-ass military contractors, you know, that they got to pay back because all them guys donated money to the Republicans, man. They got to come up with some goddamn, they got to come up with some goddamn way to pay back some of these people that donated money to their, you know, campaigns. And big government military contracts like that. That's $117 million, and that's only going to be split up amongst a couple people, man. You take $117 million and put it into a factory where 100,000, 200,000 people are going to work, you know, or an interstate project on the highway or something. Mind you now, dusting today, or sanding today, I got dust, but they got to pay them back. They got to award some contracts, military contracts, because they make high-end dollars on them, man. And only a couple, three people that really benefit up there, too, you know. They ain't like the workers. And they're not going to use that many workers to build 10 Apache helicopters, you know. They're already kind of built. They just modify them, charge the hell out of the government for them, and but they're carrying offensive weapons too, you know. They're not just surveillance helicopters. They got machine guns, rockets, and shit on them probably. And they got a few other goodies, night vision. Yeah, they're giving out night vision goggles and it's nuts, man. They're spending so much money on this wall. I thought it was just a wall, you know. Okay, put up a wall, that'll keep them out. No, they got to have a wall, and now they got to have Apache helicopters. They got to have drones. They got to have night vision. Some of that stuff's okay, but they wouldn't need any of it if they would just build a damn wall and leave the rest of the shit alone, man. Try to let the wall. I thought the wall was supposed to keep the people out, man. What the hell all this other shit for? Yeah, why are you building a wall if it's not going to keep them out? You know, one or the other. Oh yeah, if the wall don't do it, this will do it. Hey, we don't have money to gamble like that. If this don't work, will that work? And then you have two big ass money spending projects going at the same time to the same spot.